everybody, welcome to episode 8 of Building with Sand. Today is going to be December 28th, 2012. It's nearly the end of the year. I don't know what you guys have planned for New Year's. I don't know what I have planned for New Year's, actually. Generally, just hang out with friends and have some drinks and call it a night. That's what being an adult is like now, I think. So today we're going to get pretty close to finishing this stable, I think. I came up with a few ideas I wanted to, a few things I wanted to change on the current way it's done. First of all, I want to put these across so they look like cross beams. That's good. Okay. Right here will be a good spot. I'm going to throw some ladders up so we can go up here where there's going to be the little farm. I did get me some more spruce wood. What the hell? I should be able to take care of this pretty quick. It won't be a very big farm up here, but it'll be more than enough carrots to take care of. What is going on with these things? I click here and then they go down. I don't get it. There should be more than enough space for a decent sized farm and whatever else. Probably have a couple chests up here too. Maybe one chest full of carrots and maybe a chest for spare saddles. And then that might be it, actually. Wow, I had almost the right amount of slabs. I just need to get these little spare ones that drop down here. I really need to light up this place. I would rather not have things spawn in here. Boom. I did decide that I don't like this hole like that. I think I'm going to just keep it open this way, and I want it square, just like that. And then when the roof comes up top and over, it'll be square. And I'm going to have the same thing on the backside after all. Trying to think what I've done for the last couple of New Year's. Last year was with my wife, girlfriend at the time actually. We went over to a friend's place. We'll probably do that again this year. One of her good friends. I think the year before that I went down to, I was in downtown Dallas. Otherwise I haven't really done anything. Like, I don't, just like I was saying last episode, I don't really celebrate any holidays. I think that was the sound of the garage door opening. I think my wife is home. We're gonna find out. We have a flight out in the morning, very early I'm suspecting, to go, oh, where'd that go? Off to Pennsylvania. If you haven't figured it out yet, I have been recording these episodes prior to their release because I've been going, whoa, that zombie's completely clad in gold. Give me it. Give me your clothes. I want them. God, I wish they would do that. I wish they would actually, I wish the rare zombies would actually drop their stuff, or the rare mobs that carry things. They would look so much, they would be so much cooler. I want to trying to figure out ways to make these outside this building a little more click. Interesting to look at. I was thinking replacing these corners, actually. And where do I want this? I want to go like that. And okay, that's one thing I think would look good too. I have enough of this. If I go just like that. Boom. Yeah, I think that'll look better in the end. So right now we should probably get up on top and see about finishing the roof. I wish I had a whole lot more to talk about. In the last 3 episodes, I've been done in pretty much the same period of 2 days. I haven't managed to do anything exciting. And I wish there was exciting things to tell you about what I do in my life, but generally there isn't. I stay home and I play Minecraft. That is how did I do this? That is, well, I don't only play Minecraft. I play a plethora of things. Recently I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's not really a fantastic game, but it gives me something to do. I used to play Battlefield 3, but that game really let me down. Every time it'd be like they patch the game and they break something, or they ruin a weapon, and it was just like, I don't know, it just got worse every time they patched the game, but it was never good enough to begin with. What else have I been playing? Played a little bit of Torchlight 2. That game's fun. The sad thing about it is there's something memorial. There's nothing about it that really sticks out, and it doesn't have ambiance like Diablo 2 does. Although Diablo 2 did let me down quite a bit too. Once you get to max level, it just didn't seem like there was really any real worth in playing the game anymore, and the most difficulty was far too difficult. It wasn't a challenge, it was hard, it was too hard. It was, you know, hey, I'm not gonna sit around and grind low level gear that won't let me get through this map. You know, these won't let me get anywhere. Oh my gosh, I need one more. It's maybe that one I broke too. Why are you in here? Get out. These jerks. That's not max. I know they've since rectified things with Diablo 3 to make it so that the game is better when you hit level 60 or whatever, but it was too late and the game had lost my interest. I was playing a bit of Far Cry 3. I think I only got about halfway through the story before it started getting too weird. And I keep looking at this thing and I actually don't like it at all. I think if it was across there maybe. Far Cry 3 was for a shooter, open world shooter, not something I was expecting. It was pretty fun, although there's certain things about it that were kind of annoying. It's a pretty game. I just don't like the main character or any of the characters. And it's like you're the white guy, this random white guy, and you are the one who has to save all these brown people on this village, on this island in the Pacific. Oh. Where'd that thing go? Oh. So actually, I think the stable is coming out pretty well. I wish I could put torches. And that's my wife texting me. I wish I could put torches on fences, but I can't. I wonder where these would look good. See, I'd like to do that, but then I can't mirror it over here. Maybe like this. What the hell? Must be lagging a little bit. Oh my gosh, game. Let me put the torch down. There we go. I think that looks fine actually. And you know, I kind of like how simple it is. If I added wood across the front, I think it'd be a little too much. Somewhere around here I have what I'm looking for. So we gotta put the thing up in the top, the wood, or the carrot farm, and we have to start getting some pigs in. First of all, it would help if I had dirt. You know, what I'm probably going to do is just take the farm I have over there by the pigs already and just transfer that up to top. Going to need the water from there too. So yeah, I think that's all the games I've really been playing recently. I was playing some Don't Starve. That's an enjoyable game. If you get the chance to play that. I just heard a skeleton. But Don't Starve, they update that quite a bit, so it's hard to get. I mean, they keep adding things, which is great. It's just after the first few playthroughs, I wasn't really interested in maintaining. Maintaining the entire thing. So what's the best way to do this? One thing I'm thinking too is I'm probably going to need a way to I might need a breeding pair of pigs somewhere in case a pig dies and needs to be replaced. But I'll figure that out once we have more once we have the pigs actually in the stables. I mean, it'd be easy enough if I have, you know, as long as I have 2 pigs, I can breed them, and you can even breed across. I could breed across pins, so that'd be easy enough. Okay, one issue is the fact that this building is not is not even. So how do I want to do this? If it's going to be a small this, it really doesn't matter exactly where the block is, where it's going to be, where the water is going to be. But I think what I should do is have an easy sort of one. Like this, and then let's see what would look good. Was that my only stair? Yeah. You know what? I really don't like the way that's going. You know, gets, well, I have wood on me. Never mind. Let's do it like this. Doo-doo-doo. Somewhere I have, there it is, right in my face. There we go, and take this water bucket, put it there. Get the other water bucket, and we'll have basic carrot farm, which is just really, I mean, all we need is the most basic farm for this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Carrots. Don't eat the carrots. And what the? Oh, you know what? It would help if I actually tilled the ground first. And I do have a hoe. To make a couple more stairs. And do I have spare dirt? No. That's fine. Now we're gonna have water dripping all the time. I don't know if I like that fact. Well, it's okay for right now. I may or may not get around to changing that. Let's see. No, I'm actually not going to use those stairs at all. Okay. I'm sure you get rid of that. Well, there's a way to get rid of the water dropping. Oh wow. Totally forgot about that lighting glitch. Well. That's something we'll work on. First of all, it's time to get pigs. And some chests. I'll put a bunch of this junk away. So I think the way the stable's coming out, it's doing pretty decently. How many pigs we have? I need 12. Man, where is that zombie? A zombie hiding out somewhere in here? I don't spend a whole lot of time over here, so I probably haven't noticed one of the caves. Spawning zombies all the time. How many pigs we have? 6. I think we have exactly the right amount. Yes, we do. Which is great. Come. Follow me. What is going on with that guy over there? What is your malfunction? Finally. Come on, pigs, you got a date with destiny. What is going on with that one pig? Can the game not handle me hurting more than 11 mobs at a time? Well, I'll come back for that one. Pigs are like slip and sliding. I have sand there. Somebody take some of my sandstone. Come on, pigs, let's go. Now the task of herding each of them individually into a pen. Where are you going? You don't belong there. You are not a flying pig. Thank you. I just came up with a great idea. Every time one of these pigs dies, I'm gonna put a little... I'm gonna put a, gravestone somewhere out back for them. And I do want to name these pigs individually. I don't have any names on top of my head for any of them just yet. Come on, pig, get in. There we go. I'm missing 2 pigs. You come over here. In the pen, please. I have to deal with this creeper. Her long-lost relative. Come on, get in the damn pen. Closer, closer. I didn't mean to feed you. Be gone! I gotta go find those other pigs. Ow. I know there's at least one. If I have to, I might have to breed a pair. Because apparently I can't count to 12. Oh, no, there's the one I'm missing. Both of the ones I'm missing. And it turns out we had 13 pigs, so I definitely can't count. I mean, somebody's gonna be pork chops. That's what you get when you don't follow a guide of a pen. It's a double door, pigs, come on. You should both be able to fit through. I swear to God, if you let a creeper in here, I'm going to eat you. Okay, so I can count, and there were 12, and I need one in each of these. No. No! No! Get your butt in there. I gotta get that last guy. I need to come up with a good name for this pig with the least amount of intelligence. I may have come up with it, but I'm trying to say PC. Trying to stay a bit PC. I think I let one slip there earlier, and I'm going to go back and clean that out. Unfortunately, if you watched any of my other solo LPs, you know I'm fairly vocal when it comes to certain aggravations and outbursts. That comes from, I don't know where that comes from. Being in the military and the infantry, that's part of it, but not entirely. Come on, pig. What is going on with you? Get in here. There we go. So now we're actually pretty much done with the stables. There's what I'm gonna do is, well, when we get back in the next episode, I'll show you. I'm gonna do a couple of little things here and there, but That'll be after I get back from vacation. It won't seem like a difference to any of you, but yeah, the stables are, I'd say, 98% complete, and they look pretty decent to me. There may be a couple things I swap in and out, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And then it went up pretty quick compared to the grocery store. See, I think I can build a little quicker when it's just all spur of the moment stuff. But I guess that's where we're going to end the episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe as always, and I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you next time.